the Bay of Fundy in New Brunswick, the world's most extreme Thai calls the shot.
The pressure's unbelievable.
And it's tested the world's best sand sculpting teams over and over again.
You can already pack your bags.
The tide is coming.
Last time, Wilfred and Edith's abstract ode to Mother Earth scored the Surrealist specialists their first win.
Finally, we won.
Now the other competitors know who they are dealing with.
Now, technical precisionist Fred and Guy
You know, if it was any better, I don't think I could stand it.
and renegade risk-takers Carlos and Francisco
Ready! We didn't come to be friendly today.
must cut through this late-game momentum.
I feel it.
Hola, mamacita.
16 cut-throughs.
As the final three race towards the grand prize of $10,000. A Maestro Fresh West. Watch as we race against the tide. The top three. Yes! Here in the Bay of Fundy, its iconic rugged rocks. It almost seems suspended in air. Your challenge today is the ultimate technical test.
Okay.
You must create a sculpture that defies gravity with as many cut-throughs as you dare.
Whoa.
And you'll notice your forms are not put together. It's your job
no.
to configure them as you see fit. The risk is sky high, but only 2 teams will make it to the final. Ready? Go! Yeah!
Innie, and then outie. Maybe.
No, it'll work out. You go
Yeah.
innie, outie, innie, outie, innie, outie.
Okay.
Start to work?
Good, yes.
Perfecto.
We're gonna reconfigure our forms today in a special shape.
I don't know, what do we call this shape?
Diamond
A
shape.
diamond. We won the last challenge, but today is a new day, and we have to give everything we have.
We have to hang on to it now. We're gonna go for big cut-throughs.
We are making today the life cycle. It starts as a caterpillar, and then it turns into a butterfly.
The butterfly is gonna be the cut-through itself. The risk we're taking today is pretty enormous. To make so many cut-throughs, it's so time-consuming.
The rocks, we don't like that.
As long as no seaweed. I only like seaweed in my sushi.
The judging criteria for today's cut-through challenge is risk factor, clever design, and technical difficulty. The vibe on the beach is kind of different today.
Oh, yeah.
Got 3 teams left, and there's only 2 teams that are going to the final. This is the hardest challenge yet.
Because they get to choose their own shape, they can configure that to their design.
But on the other hand, it's more work, and they have to finish in the same amount of time. Today is all about technical risk and technical difficulty.
Why is a cut-through so difficult?
It's actually taking sand and suspending it in the air. They're very dangerous. The more holes you put in your sculpture, the less stability it has. I also want to see some very clever design. I don't want to just see a giant block with a bunch of holes in it like Swiss cheese. You push it too far, you're going to collapse and go home. Not far enough, and you don't make it to the final.
We are making an otherworldly sand sculpture that defies gravity.
We're gonna try to have a structure that resembles chain links. Looking at the whole history of humankind, we're creating the missing link, kind of a science fiction ship that took off to the stars.
We're taking big risks today because we have to.
I think the other teams should fear us. Today we're gonna have the most technically impressive cut through. We're gonna really push the limit and rewrite the laws of physics, literally. Sand is a very heavy material, but we're gonna make it look light.
The risk today is that we are going to make 3 cut-throughs in the main piece. So we are going deep and all the way through. We are going to do 4 forms. We have to do it slow, so we have a solid base.
You have to spend time in pocket. It's really so hard. So design is crazy.
Our sculpture today is going to represent the 3 of us fighting for the first prize and the 7 teams that are no longer in the competition. We haven't won, and we're not holding back today.
I'm carving sand since 13 years ago.
Showing my culture in my sculpting needs to be present. We came to do cut-throughs, but not only that, we came to cut throats here.
Fred and Guy, they got 2 wins. Wilfred and Edith, they finally pulled off their first win last time. All I know is Carlos and Francisco are here circling around like a shark, ready to bite.
Even though Carlos and Francisco don't have a win yet, they keep going bigger and bigger, consistently use the most of their plot, come up with these grandiose designs. Man, do these guys take risk.
Fred and Guy, they carve beautifully, very, very crisp details.
Clean, precise, technical masters.
And Wilfred and Edith, experts at creativity and surrealistic design. We have three very different teams. Each one of them is going to take this challenge to the limit in completely different ways.
That finish line is in sight. Nobody wants to go home.
The difficulty of this sculpture is extremely high. We got 3 layers of cut-throughs on the very top. I'm trying to fit this link inside of this link. So they're gonna be both of them suspended inside of each other.
We are tackling the impossible. Guy and I are internationally acclaimed sand sculptors, winning world championships, Canadian championships, Guinness World Book of Records.
I think we got our ticket to the final.
Fred and Guy, how do you rate the level of difficulty with your design?
About 100.
We're actually going to be doing something that's maybe never been done before, Maestro. A cut-through within a cut-through within a cut-through. We're actually secretly hoping that if we do this, they'll name it after us. That way we become legends.
But you haven't won a contest since challenge number 6.
You would have to rub that in, wouldn't you?
Secret for a good cut-through is that you place it in the right position so there's not too much weight on the top and there's enough sand on the side to take the tension.
We make big cut-throughs, so big cut-throughs, big points.
We love to test the limits of the sand.
We've been working together for 25 years. We have won a lot of competitions.
We have a nice collection
We have
of
a big
medals.
bag at home.
Today, Wilfred is the designer of this piece, so he gets all the blame or all the glory.
2 hours into the competition, and there's some bad vibes along the beach.
Tamping could give too much vibration. That's exactly what we don't want.
We are the last to carving, but we needed a really, really good pounder for this challenge.
Vibrating. Are you also waiting for him to stop pounding up?
I know, I'm jittery a little bit. Quite delicate, quite difficult. I really need to be to have a steady hand. Right now, there's 0 margin for error. One faux pas, and it's could all come down. Hey guys, would you mind?
Got the cut-through tension with a knife today.
We didn't came to be friendly today. We came to win.
Our final 3 sand sculpting teams are nearing the halfway mark of today's technical test.
I don't think this kind of control has been attempted before.
This is the most stressful challenge so far.
Only 2 will move on to the final.
If you want drama today, it's that direction.
So today's challenge is to make as many cut-throughs as possible in your sculpture. Technically speaking, this is the most difficult challenge we've ever had, and it's super exciting.
Absolutely. Each and every team is just going for it.
Each cut-through you make is a risk, and the more cut-throughs you have on your sculpture, the more chances you will have a collapse. It's all about calculated risk. If the sand dries out, it becomes weak and it starts to crumble and erode. Your cut-throughs can fall.
Everyone can make a cut-through, but to make one that's going to last till the end of the competition, that's the real challenge today.
It's too important today. Keep water all day.
The trickiest thing is it has to be the same amount of water in all the sand, because when you cut through, if it's weaker in one side with less water, it may collapse in there. We have to work very slowly and very carefully, because today we have to do it perfectly.
Now I'm trying to take out sand in this part and have a special detail in the top of the sculpture. You have to take care with each cut-through that you make.
We're just one step to the finals.
We want to impress the judges because we want to win.
As soon as you start making holes, there's a risk. I know we have to take risks today, but it hurts in my stomach.
We're gonna have a big cut-through. My risks are different than her risks. I think I am her risk. That's
He is my biggest risk.
I will be on a leash today.
Yeah, for sure.
She's pulling sometimes.
Wilfred and Edith, what is going to be your biggest technical challenge today?
To make sure that we have this butterfly coming out beautifully. We have 2 cut-throughs on top of each other. You cannot have too much weight.
So you guys are just coming off your first win. Finally.
Yes, finally.
Does that kind of give you more momentum?
Oh yeah, it's like very slowly and then suddenly.
Like a
Yeah,
parabola?
but don't, exactly.
Whoa.
There you go. Don't fly too
Exactly.
high.
What is this?
Whoa.
Oh, sculptors! You better turn on the jets, baby!
We have to go faster, quickly, Aiden, fast.
This is your yellow flag warning.
Remove that form as soon as possible.
You got 3 hours left.
You're terrible, maestro!
So you can do different techniques to cut through. I am using the bucket technique. This is kind of, you know, soft, wet packing. And then here we're going to go into pancake. You want to have that light feeling of that the sculpture is almost hovering. Bam!
When you go as deep as possible, you can see through it. You are removing the sand, the piece is getting more dangerous. This is all about patience and patience.
We're making a railing around our cut-through within a cut-through here. I'm just punching this full of holes. I have to reach all the way inside to remove all of the sand out of there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Wow, Fred and Guy.
You know what? I just counted. 16 cut-throughs.
16.
You can just see in this whole thing the risk is ongoing.
Yeah, this whole railing here is very delicate. That's why we have to make sure that this doesn't get compromised.
I think the biggest danger right now is you guys, right? You have to be so careful digging out from inside the crown kind of structure.
Yep. Yeah.
It's pretty obvious you have your game face on today.
We're going straight to the final.
I'm very nervous. I don't know how big holes he's cutting there.
Fred and Guy are tough guys. We need to beat them.
Technical difficulty, I think we really pushed it.
You know, if it was any better, I don't think I could stand it.
I'm feeling very stressed today because I know we have a good idea, but I just don't want to mess it up.
So this cut-through is a special cut-through. It's a butterfly. It's connecting the whole piece together. And it's a lot of risk. It's all or nothing.
I prefer if it stays because I don't want to go home.
This is the biggest cut-through that you see in the competition.
Carlos and Francisco are very dangerous.
And create a big hole. This kind of cut-through is crazy. It's not common.
They didn't win, but somehow they sneak through all the challenges so they could just sneak into the final and kick us out.
Coming. I feel it.
With under an hour left, the final 3 teams are at the riskiest stage of today's cut-through challenge.
Look at that sun coming through.
This is the biggest hole that I've made in my life. I love take the risk. When you made a big, big hole in the middle of the sculpture, could give you the collapse. Carlos, hola, mamacita.
When I see the hole that big, I say, oh my God.
And I think that not only you, the other teams too.
Carlos and Francisco.
Yes, sir.
How important is teamwork in a competition like this?
Teamwork is everything.
If you don't have that confidence with your partner, you don't achieve nothing.
Handling this guy is very difficult, but besides being teammates, he's my friend.
I love you, Carlos.
So how tough has this entire competition been?
It's the toughest thing I have ever done.
But as you can see, I'm here.
Yes.
And I'm gonna win today.
Okay.
I promise you.
Any moment, you just never really know what's going to happen. It's always risky.
Our bond is so strong that we don't even have to talk.
We just don't know what our competition's going to do. We have to keep going. It's just not really what sand naturally does.
These sculptures are defying gravity.
Today's challenge is all about engineering.
It's a lot of pressure. Carlos and Francisco are attempting to make a 3-way cut-through in the middle of their huge tower. If it works, it's going to be incredible. But if it doesn't...
Catastrophic. Fred and Guy have a super intricate design at the top.
But I can't be super detailed at the top and just kind of get all boring at the bottom. Wilfred and Edith have a beautifully, delicately carved piece, but they still have a lot to do.
Because each of these teams have put so many cut-throughs in their designs, there's always a chance for disaster.
I'm taking the biggest risk ever in my whole life.
Bad idea.
It's all or nothing, and if it collapses, it can be disastrous. I decided to add on this cut through at the bottom, and it's a lot of risk, and I know there's a lot of weight on top of it. She really gets anxious now. Heart starts bounding and bouncing higher and higher. I never done this before.
That makes or breaks our sculptures.
We might have to collect our stuff and go home.
The tide looks really close.
Attention, sculptors! We're down to the wire.
Uh-oh.
This is your red flag warning.
Oh, no.
Move it, Fred.
You have 10 minutes before the tide hits the markers.
Carlos, Tate is here now.
Don't forget bottom of the caterpillar. I need to lay 2 more eggs.
Oh, my God.
We've got this, Fred.
Go faster, 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 faster.
Hurry up, hurry up.
I'm going super fast now.
Go even faster than super fast.
Tide's in, time's up.
Woo! Perdón.
All right, Fred.
Woo!
We might have the most cut-throughs on the beach today. Definitely have the most technical ones.
We really hope that our risks do pay off.
I think we're going to the final, and maybe even we get a win.
We don't have probably the most cut-throughs.
We have the nicest cut through. We are storytellers. We told a really good story today. We're so close, and I really don't want to go home.
Oh, my God. We are sure we have the win today.
Definitely, we are gonna win.
We took more risk than the other teams because we went higher and we went deeper. Whew. It's beautiful. We're hoping the sculpture keeps standing while the judges came and see it because we don't know if it's going to hold.
It's now up to the judges to decide which team has cut through the competition. They'll be evaluated on risk factor, clever design, and technical difficulty.
Carlos and Francisco.
Wow.
Technically speaking, this piece is incredible. Digging cut-throughs that deep, that low on the main part of their sculpture. If it falls, they're toast.
Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna last. It just goes to show how bad these guys want to stay on the beach.
Really cool concept.
I love the way they're paying homage to the teams who have left the beach. And then to have the remaining 3 teams swirl up into this monument.
If it's one thing that Carlos and Francisco have, it's determination.
And they got moxie, too. I think sometimes these guys come at it with so much enthusiasm, so much energy, they just lose track of time.
I would have liked to seen a bit more clean carving on some of the focal points of this piece. At this point in the competition, these teams are so evenly talented that we are literally splitting hairs.
What do you think about Fred and G?
Wow, this is an incredible sculpture.
It's a very cool design. I get this kind of mechanical feel from it. Nice symmetry, incredible cut-throughs, totally gravity-defying.
It's really sci-fi.
My favorite part is the very top. You've got an arch within an arch. Super duper tough to do.
It's a very clever design. Even though it's abstract, it's engaging. It really draws you into it.
It feels ominous and beautiful, just like Guy and Fred.
Who's ominous and who's beautiful? If I were to get super picky about it, I would say on the sides, they're a little blank.
Maybe another cut through near the bottom there, but this piece is aces.
And finally, we have Wilfred and Edith.
It's so impressive. They did this in one day.
This design is very clever because it tells a complete story of the life cycle of a butterfly, but it's also very technical.
Very risky, not only in the amount of cut-throughs they've used, but in the way they've used them. They're stacked on top of each other.
And Maestro, the amount of light coming through this sculpture makes it look light and airy.
This is clever, clean, fun. They just checked all the boxes.
I would like to see a bit more texture. It's a little flat for me. But again, I'm being very picky. It's a beautiful design.
The good thing about these cut-throughs, I can see the tide is right there. And then there were 3. I know you know, but only 2 of you going to the final. You were asked to turn up the technical and show off your best cut-throughs.
Any way you slice it, you all came to play.
But one of you was a cut above.
Today's sand champs are... Fred and Guy.
Unreal, thank you. Wow. One word. Going into the final is what we came here for.
Third win like this, I think it really shows our edge.
And we are now going to race against the tide.
One last time.
One last time.
Fred and Guy's piece was extraordinary, but what put them over the top was their risk factor was so great.
Fred and Guy's piece had at least 20 cut-throughs, all interlocking. Spectacular symmetry, and the cut-throughs were engaging.
It really, really made their piece pop. Fred and Guy are known as technical specialists, and man, oh man, did they bring it today.
Well done, guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations, you're going to the finals. But for one of you, the tide has turned. Carlos and Francisco.
Okay. Gonna miss you guys.
Please pack your tools and leave the beach.
We came this far, and we're very proud of that. We're competing with the best sculptors around the world.
It's an honor. It's a crazy and beautiful experience.
This is not the end of us.
Vámonos!
Yeah, let's go.
Congratulations, sculptors. You've lived to carve another day and race against the tide.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shame Wilfred. He's gonna cry.
He's getting serious, folks.
Today I'm gonna beat these